History is written by the victors. Our whole lives we have learnt about the great achievements of rulers and conquerors that have shaped the modern-day world. We learn about their bravery, strategic prowess, and the impact of their decisions. However, it is equally important to be aware of the atrocities and vile acts committed by these individuals, which are often left out of history books. Let's sit back, relax, and explore the lives of three such great conquerors and their darkest secrets. Number 1. Alexander the Great, 356 BC to 323 BC, was a king of the ancient Greek kingdom of Macedon and later extended the boundaries of his empire as far east as the city of Taxila in modern-day Pakistan. He is widely known for his heroism and valor during battle, as well as his sheer determination to conquer as much land as possible. Alexander is known to have not lost a single battle in his life, a commendable achievement to say the least. Now let's have a look at the ugly side of his life. Alexander looted the city of Persepolis, capital of the Persian Empire, for several days. He and his troops stayed there for 5 months, after which they burned down the palace containing centuries of historical writings. Some say it was during a drunken party. However, it was most likely a deliberate revenge for the burning of the Acropolis of Athens during the Second Persian War by Xerxes. A notable incident of Alexander's short temper can be seen when he murdered Cletus the Black, an honorable officer who had saved Alexander's life in the Battle of Granicus. At a party in which Alexander announced a reorganization of command, he gave Cletus orders to take 16,000 Greek mercenaries into Central Asia to fight steppe nomads. Cletus was enraged as he believed it would make him a forgotten man, leading to an argument between the two. During the argument, Alexander began boasting that his achievements were greater than his father's, which Cletus disagreed with, saying that his achievements were solely down to his father's successes. Alexander called the guards out of anger, who refused to intervene as they believed it to be a harmless argument between the friends. However, Alexander then threw an apple at Cletus's head and called for a spear. Others in the room quickly took Cletus outside to break up the fight, but the furious general managed to return to the room to insult Alexander, after which Alexander grabbed a javelin and threw it through his heart. Alexander is said to have later regretted his hot-headed decision and felt bad for murdering Cletus. Number 2. Napoleon Bonaparte, 1769 to 1821, was a French military commander and general who became important during the French Revolution and won important battles in the Revolutionary Wars. However, just like Alexander the Great, he had plenty of flaws. After a brief period of peace in Europe, Napoleon began to focus on the French colonies, especially Saint-Domingue in modern-day Haiti. The colony had gained autonomy during the Revolutionary Wars, but Napoleon wanted to regain control when he signed the Treaty of Amiens. Saint-Domingue used to be a highly profitable French colony, producing more sugar than the British West Indies combined. During the Revolution, slavery was abolished in 1794, but Napoleon decided to bring it back to the French Caribbean colonies to fund his wars. This decision caused conflicts, including a slave revolt in Guadeloupe, and in 1804, Haiti declared independence. This incident shows that Napoleon's biggest flaw was his ambition, as he was willing to bring back slavery just to invest money into wars. Number 3. Genghis Khan, 1162 to 1227, was the founder of the Mongol Empire and an extremely brutal man. He initiated a sequence of military expeditions, capturing extensive territories in China and Central Asia. However, the horrible atrocities committed by Genghis Khan and the Mongol Empire as a whole is often left out of history books. In 1219, Genghis Khan responded to the severe provocation from Inalchuk, the governor of Otrar in present-day Kazakhstan, by leading a massive army to invade the Khwarezmian Empire and besiege Otrar. The town fell after a 5-month siege. Inalchuk was executed by having molten silver poured down his neck, with some accounts suggesting it was poured into his ears and eyes. The defenders of Otrar were defeated, and the victorious Mongols brought the entire city's population, estimated at around 100,000 people, onto the plain, where every single one of them were killed. Genghis Khan was adamant about keeping his place of burial a secret, The Venetian explorer Marco Polo wrote the chilling tale of his funeral and how the area where he was buried was kept a secret. 2,000 slaves that were working on burying Genghis Khan's dead body were slaughtered by the guards, and these guards were then killed by the 2nd Unit of Infantry. These soldiers then began proceeding to travel through the countryside, killing anyone who saw them on the way, so that no traces of the route was left. These last group of men then took their own lives when they reached their bases. Genghis Khan seemed to live in a completely different world. His exceeding ego and cruelty has killed and ruined the lives of hundreds of thousands of people in history. These are only a few of the atrocities committed by him. We have gone through the dark side of these famous historical conquerors. Do you view them any differently now? Hope you enjoyed and learned something new. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to not miss out on future historical videos.